James Madison, often referred to as the father of the Constitution, was a pivotal figure in the early history of the United States. A political theorist, statesman, and fourth President of the United States, Madison's life was deeply intertwined with the nation's foundational principles. His contributions to American political philosophy, constitutional development, and governance continue to influence the country today. This biography explores Madison's early life, education, political career, presidency, and legacy. Early life and education. James Madison Jr. was born on March 16, 1751, in Port Conway, Virginia, to James Madison Sr., a wealthy planter, and Nellie Conway Madison. He was the eldest of 12 children, though only 7 survived to adulthood. Raised on the family estate known as Montpelier in Orange County, Virginia, Madison grew up in a privileged environment with access to quality education, which would serve as the foundation for his intellectual development. From a young age, Madison exhibited a love for learning. He studied under private tutors and later attended Donald Robertson's School in King and Queen County, where he learned Latin, Greek, and French. In 1769, he entered the College of New Jersey, now Princeton University, where he completed a rigorous course of study in just 2 years. Madison focused on history, government, and law and was deeply influenced by Enlightenment thinkers such as John Locke and Montesquieu. Political beginnings and the American Revolution. Following his graduation, Madison returned to Virginia and became increasingly involved in the revolutionary movement against British rule. Though he lacked the physical stamina for military service due to his frail health, Madison served in Virginia's state legislature and became a key figure in drafting the Virginia Constitution in 1776. His political alliance with Thomas Jefferson began during this period and would prove crucial throughout his career. Jefferson became a mentor and collaborator, especially in matters concerning religious freedom. Together, they championed the Virginia Statute for Religious Freedom, a groundbreaking document that laid the groundwork for the First Amendment's guarantee of religious liberty. Father of the Constitution. Madison's most enduring contribution came during the Constitutional Convention of 1787 in Philadelphia. Frustrated with the weaknesses of the Articles of Confederation, Madison arrived with a comprehensive plan for a new federal government. Known as the Virginia Plan, his proposal advocated for a strong national government with a system of checks and balances and a bicameral legislature. Though the final constitution differed in many ways from his initial plan, Madison played a crucial role in its drafting and ratification. He kept meticulous notes during the convention, which serve as the most detailed record of the debates and compromises. To defend the Constitution and advocate for its ratification, Madison collaborated with Alexander Hamilton and John Jay to write the Federalist Papers, a series of 85 essays. Madison authored 29 of them, including the highly influential Federalist No. 10 and Federalist No. 51, which explored the dangers of factionalism and the necessity of checks and balances in government. Bill of Rights and legislative career. Elected to the U.S. House of Representatives in 1789, Madison initially opposed a Bill of Rights, fearing it might limit enumerated rights. However, he later recognized its political necessity and took the lead in drafting and introducing the first 10 amendments to the Constitution. These amendments, known as the Bill of Rights, became law in 1791 and are foundational to American civil liberties. During the 1790s, Madison became increasingly critical of the Federalist Party, particularly Alexander Hamilton's financial policies, which he believed favored the elite and expanded federal power at the expense of states' rights. He and Jefferson co-founded the Democratic-Republican Party, which championed agrarianism, states' rights, and a strict interpretation of the Constitution. Secretary of State and Presidency, 1801–1817. Madison served as Secretary of State under President Thomas Jefferson from 1801 to 1809. During this time, he supported the Louisiana Purchase and faced the complex challenges of maintaining American neutrality during the Napoleonic Wars. In 1808, Madison was elected the fourth President of the United States. His presidency, 1809–1817, was dominated by escalating tensions with Great Britain, culminating in the War of 1812. Though the war was marked by military setbacks and the burning of Washington, D.C., Madison's leadership during the conflict ultimately helped solidify American independence and national identity. The war ended with the Treaty of Ghent in 1814, and the subsequent Battle of New Orleans, fought after the treaty was signed, became a symbol of American resilience. Madison's second term also witnessed the rise of American manufacturing and a growing sense of nationalism, often referred to as the era of good feelings. Later life and legacy. After leaving office in 1817, Madison retired to Montpelier, where he remained active in public affairs. He served as president of the University of Virginia, which Jefferson had founded, and continued to correspond with many political figures on constitutional issues. He opposed nullification and secessionist ideas, maintaining his belief in a strong but balanced federal system. Madison died on June 28, 1836, at the age of 85. He was the last surviving signer of the Constitution. Legacy. James Madison's legacy is vast and enduring. He is revered as the father of the Constitution, the primary architect of the Bill of Rights, and a champion of liberty and republicanism. His writings in the Federalist Papers remain essential reading in political science and constitutional law. Despite criticisms of his leadership during the War of 1812, Madison is remembered for his intellectual contributions and unwavering dedication to the American experiment in democracy. Montpelier, his Virginia estate, is now a historic landmark and museum dedicated to his life and work. Through his ideas, writings, and leadership, James Madison helped define the structure, values, and ambitions of the United States, shaping a nation that continues to evolve on the foundation he helped build.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.